Oh, man, are you serious? People want to know my thoughts on this Manny Pacquiao versus Shane Oldesly, a.k.a. Mosley. This picture speaks volumes on this fight. You know, why won't he fight Andre Berto? He's undefeated. Why won't he fight an undefeated fighter? Why does he have to fight all these jacklegs? These guys has been knocked out or been beat, you know, coming off losses and stuff, man. For real, Shane Mosley done lost his last 2 fights. He lost against Mayweather. Mayweather dominated. And he lost against Sergio Moore. But they cheated. Sergio Moore won that fight. Shane lost. So really, he lost twice. His legs is gone. Dude's 40. He need to retire. You know, Roach said at the beginning, after the Margarito fight, Shane said, Pacquiao, I want you. Roach said, nah, Shane's too dangerous. He said that in an interview. He said, Shane's too dangerous. It's the only how we're going to fight Shane Mosley if he come down 140 pounds, man. 140 pounds. And Shane hasn't fought there I don't know how many years. I want to say almost 5 or 6 years. He ain't fought at 140 pounds in that long. Now, here you go. Another tactic of draining fighters. They got to have these advantages. They have to have these advantages, man. They have to. You have to either be knocked out, Antonio Margarito, or you got to drain, or you got to get weight drained, Oscar De La Hoya. Why don't he fight a young tiger, a young lion like Andre Berto? Not to say Andre Berto's going to beat him, but damn, man, fight somebody that's undefeated. Fight somebody undefeated. Didn't the media just say that they criticized Mayweather when they said, Mayweather, he's running and ducking from Shane Mosley. He's running and ducking from Shane Mosley. Regardless if Mayweather got cornered in the fight or not, he fought the man. And after the fight, they said that motherfucker was old. He was old. Now, even the Pactar said that shit. A whole bunch of them. He old. Mayweather whooped the old man. He's old. He's in a wheelchair. All kind of shit, man. He can barely walk. He's on crutches. I heard it all. Now that he fighting Manny Pacquiao, where all those excuses at now? The media ain't saying that. The media's not saying why is he fighting a old fighter, because they the same people that ridiculed Mayweather after he beat Mosley. They said, well, Mosley was old. That's the double standard I've been talking about this whole time. The double standard I've been talking about this whole time. And for you guys that saying that Pacquiao agreed to the 7-day blood test with Mayweather, no, he didn't, because when you agree upon something, 2 parties come to an agreement. So there was no agreed about it. What happened was Mayweather now, they told Mayweather, look here, you can't come up over the weight limit of 147 each pound. It is a $10 million fine. We want you with these little ass gloves because you know you got those brittle ass hands. We want this little ass ring because we don't want you to run. We want to be able to get you. So did they really want that fight? The blood test came up. They said they didn't want to do it. Mayweather said, look. Oh, wait, whoa. Let me back up. First of all, they said they wanted the 60-40. Mayweather said, nah, I want 60-40. Bob Arum said the only how this fight's going to happen is if it's a 50-50 split. Mayweather said, bet. 50-50 split. So they said, damn. I didn't know Mayweather was going to do that. The same deal when they said that they didn't want to fight Mosley after he knocked out Margarito. They said, well, we ain't going to fight you, Mosley, unless you come down to 140 pounds. We know you ain't been fighting there in all these years, but if you come down, we'll fight you. Mosley said, bet. Then they said, no, they changed their mind. He called they bluff. They changed their mind. Mayweather did the same shit. They called they bluff. They already knew about the blood test. It's when he agreed to 50-50 for the fight to happen, they said, oh, no, we ain't going to do the blood test now. Nah, we ain't going to do it. So it fell apart. The fight didn't happen. So Mayweather put leather on Shane Mosley's nose, smashed it even more, made him look real bad. He looked real good. Beat him. They said Mosley was old. Bob Arum and Freddie Roach said, all right, we're going to agree upon your last terms because, mind you, last terms because Mayweather said if the first terms, if they didn't fall through, that shit was going to change. His stock went up more after beating Mosley. He said, look, now you got to go all the way up into the fight. Mosley did it. You're going to do it too. They said, no, well, we're going to do it up to 7 days. If you're going to do it up to 7 days now, why come you didn't do it then? Because they knew Mayweather wasn't going to do that shit. So now they playing it against Mayweather now in the media. Every time he fights somebody now, they say Mayweather this. I'm peeping this shit out for all you slow motherfuckers that ain't peep game. I peep game. Mayweather ain't fighting. Mayweather is his own boss. He ain't got no promoter. He don't have to answer to nobody. Manny Pacquiao has to answer to Bob Arum. Bob Arum and him is not going to put Manny Pacquiao in harm's way to lose. Trust me on that shit. So now they're going to keep him active, fight these jacklegs. Joshua Clottey fight. Come on, man. All these guys that under you that want to fight Tim Bradley, you gonna fight Joshua Clottey? Joshua Clottey ain't never asked for a fight. Okay, Joshua Clottey fight. Then Antonio Margarito just got viciously knocked out. He's a hand wrap king. You know, after he got knocked out, he's been out for a year or so. Then he had one little fight. They said, okay, he's vulnerable. Let's get him. Catch weight his ass. Drain that motherfucker. Drain his ass. Just like we almost want to get him like we did De La Hoya when we drained his ass too. But they drained his ass. The Marquez fight. They wanted a trilogy in a Marquez fight. Guess what, Marquez? We know you can't make 147, so only how that fight will happen, you're going to have to come up. Come on, man. Y'all don't see this shit, man. This shit is a joke. This shit is Freddie Roach is a comedian. This shit's a joke. Bob Arum is a pimp. He got y'all all, a majority of you all food, man. This shit is ridiculous. It's a circus. So, he gonna fight Mosley. You know, it's bullshit, man. That's my thoughts on it. It's all bullshit. Manny Pacquiao gonna run through this motherfucker so quick. You know, Mosley ain't gonna whoop Manny Pacquiao throwing one right hand punch, man. It ain't gonna happen. He gonna tattoo the shit out of Shane Mosley into retirement like Oscar De La Hoya. These guys is washed up. I'm flabbergasted. This shit got me flabbergasted. I just adjusted. Hey, I'm not going to say I'm not going to watch the fight because I probably will watch the fight. I'm adjusting TV that shit off the internet for free. I'm going to find some way to watch this fight for free. I'm going to make a video on this shit just to laugh at this shit because this shit's funny. Got y'all all fooled, man. This guy don't want to take a fucking blood test. An athlete. I don't care if Mayweather went in the picture. An eyebrow should be raised if he don't want to take a blood test all the way up until, man, you a fucking athlete. You an athlete, man. Shit's crazy. And stop, you guys stop bringing up Mayweather. Like, y'all know more about Mayweather than I do. Y'all more fans of him than I am. Every time it's a Manny Pacquiao video, your boy Mayweather. Who gives a fuck? Ain't nobody bringing up fucking Mayweather. Where's he at now? He ain't fighting nobody right now. He's his own boss. He's his own boss, man. Hey, Mayweather, shit, I'm getting all these names confused. Manny Pacquiao, go ahead and take that blood test. They both gonna be taking a blood test. The fighter gets signed, and then you'll see the truth before your eyes. Until then, you know, it's not gonna happen. Go ahead and fight up these washed up guys. Avoid the young lions in the lion's den. These guys ain't even that young, 27, 28. Come on, man. These guys undefeated. They talked about Pacquiao not fighting a black fighter. Guess what? They gonna throw Mosley in there just to get him on the resume because he's a black fighter. But he's not the slick. He's not a slick boxer. But he's old. It's grandpa right there. That's granddaddy. That's granddaddy.